If you go over to Google Translate and type in Balenciaga, from Latin to English, it comes up with do what you want. And we know that that is one of the satanic commandments. Do as thou wilt. Do what thou wilt. Meaning do whatever you want. Do what you want in life. I found this photo of a child surrounded by items that of course they should not be surrounded by. But do you notice anything weird about this photo other than the obvious items that should not be surrounding the child and the positioning of those items? Do you notice anything else that is weird? You may have noticed in the top right corner there is a picture of a demonic entity in a room, and there are also some very strange pictures on the wall. Look at the spelling of Balenciaga on the rug. Balenciaga. On the hat, Balenciaga. But when you look over here on the tape, what is this? Baal. Baal? Do you know how much budget these companies have for a product promotional shoot? Do you know how many people are on set positioning every item exactly how they want it? That was not done by accident. But just to make sure, I tried to find the tape placed anywhere else in the photo, and it was placed on the chair. And the tape on the chair has been deliberately positioned in a way that the beginning of the word Balenciaga is not shown. The rest of the word is all over the place, but Baal on the tape is not shown anywhere on the chair. It's mockery. It's absolute mockery to show you that's the only place that they are revealing it. And there's probably a lot more subliminal messages within the photo, but that's one that I found. If we head back over to the internet, and instead of spelling Balenciaga like this in the Google Translator from Latin to English, instead we incorporate the word that we discovered in that photo, which was Baal. Then we put a space here and remove the space between NC, EN and C. And look what happens. Baal. Wow. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Everything is done for a reason. Everything. There are absolutely no coincidences. But even if you did happen to believe in coincidences, why do you think it came up with Baal and then this? But then when you actually switch the languages over, it completely changes to that. And then when you switch it back, it changes to that. Meaning that this is not actually Latin. Meaning that when you do type in Baal, then NC, then Aga, in Latin to English, the coding of Google Translator is coded to come up in this way. If you think that's a coincidence, then fair enough. I'll leave you in your delusion. But for those of you who are awake, those of you who truly can think for yourself, let me show you why it is so significant that Baal is their king. Now, when we head over to the Bible, to 2 Chronicles 28, we can find out who Baal is. It says, "And Ahaz was 20 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 16 years in Jerusalem. And he did not do what was right in the eyes of Yahweh, as his father David had done, and walked in the ways of the sovereigns of Israel, and made molded images for the Baals." Now, when we head over to Jeremiah 19, we can find out even deeper what exactly it entailed to worship Baal. Take a look. In Jeremiah 19:5, they have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for burnt offerings unto Baal, which I commanded not, nor spake it, neither came it into my mind. So Yahweh is saying, these people, they are sacrificing their children to Baal. So this deity, Baal, requires child sacrifice. Ring any bells? Now, if we go to Hosea 2:16, it says, "And it shall be in that day, declares Yahweh." This is the true God. This is the true Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh. "And it shall be in that day, declares Yahweh, that you call me my husband, and no longer call me my Baal." Because he did not want those who were worshipping Baal to call him Baal, because it was also being used as a title, and he did not want them to worship him alongside the false mighty ones. He was saying, if you call me this, you are not mine. You must call me by my name, Yahweh. You don't call me any of these titles, you call me my husband or Yahweh. We know that we can call him by his name, but he also allows us to call him husband, because he is married to us, the church. And look how important this is. It says, "And I shall remove the names of the Baals from her mouth, and they shall no more be remembered by their name." So we as the body of Messiah should not even mention the names of the false mighty ones. They are fallen. They are not the true Elohim. They are not Yahweh. So we don't mention them by name. They don't even deserve for us to speak their names out of our mouths. That may answer the question for anyone who was thinking, why do I only spell the fallen ones' names? Because I do not speak the names of the fallen ones. And yes, it is a commandment in Exodus 23:13. "And in that I have said to you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, nor let it be heard from your mouth."